The rope cocking aid is probably the best accessory that's ever been built for a crossbow. They make it so it's possible to use a crossbow that's a heavier poundage than you normally would be able to use, and they also make sure that the crossbow is cocked perfectly straight, thereby making the crossbow more accurate. Now, using a rope cocking aid is easy. Put your foot all the way in the stirrup. You never want that stirrup to slip off of your foot when you're cocking the bow, or else you're going to be holding onto the cocking aid and the bow's going to come up at a very high velocity and make your acquaintance. So your foot's all the way in the stirrup every time. You take the rope cocking aid, put it in your hands. What I always do is I take the two hooks, grab the hooks pointed away from me, pull them out until the T-handles sit in the palm of my hand, just like that. You put the rope into the groove. Every Excalibur crossbow has a groove on the back just behind the trigger unit just for this purpose. Come down, keep a little pressure on with your right hand, and hook the left-hand hook in position tight up against the frame of the bow. Then you grab the string, not the T-handle, pull up on it, and pull down on the right-handed hook until you can just snap it in position. Now, a lot of people ask, why do we make the rope short enough that they have to hook that second hook on? They think we've made it that short by mistake, that it should be long enough that it just falls on automatically. Well, there's two good reasons why the rope is a little bit short. The first reason is when you hook the second hook on, the cocking aid will stay in position. It's not going to fall off of the bow as soon as you take the pressure off. The second reason for running the string a little bit short is it shortens the amount of distance that you have to pull up with your hands when you cock the crossbow. The kinetics of having a human being cock a crossbow say that once your hands are in between your elbows, you're out of gas. Your muscles don't work properly anymore. So the shorter you have to pull it up, the better. Now, we've got the rope cocker in position. In order to cock the crossbow, bend down beside the stock. Very few people can bend over it, so I recommend people put the stock slightly to the side, squat down with one knee on each side of the stock, grab the T-handles, and just push straight up with your legs at the same time you pull up with your arms. And that's it. The bow's cocked. Half the pressure, perfectly straight. Put the safety on, and you're ready to go hunting. Now, the rope cocking aid does two things. First, it reduces the pull by 50% because of the mechanics of pulling the rope through the pulley. The second thing the rope cocking aid does is it makes sure the bow is cocked perfectly straight. You see, if you cock a crossbow off center to the right or left, it will shoot right or left. But using the rope cocking aid, if you pull harder with one hand than the other, the rope will slip back here in this groove and equalize the pressure. That makes it so that the human error component in cocking the bow is completely gone, and the bow will be more accurate.